I'm going hunting, but I haven't trapped it yet. My heart beats so much faster and my hands begin to sweat. Given time, I'll free my mind and unlock what is trying to stay unwritten. Actions are books in my mind, I haven't held it yet. My inspiration's fading and my pen's as good as dead. Once I know there's nothing there, I'll give up and I'll try again tomorrow. Leaping over hurdles, but I haven't got there yet. Now watch me from the ceiling, put a gun against my head. Anger turns to apathy and clouds clear to reveal a sort of sunrise. Once I know there's nothing there, there's no time to spare. This is how I make a living, a relentless thing so unforgiving. Vision lost, an image burnt, why so hard to write down words? This is how I make a living, a relentless thing so unforgiving. Sparkle, but I haven't found one yet. Watch me from the ceiling, put a gun against my head. I try not to mimic those whose minds work in the way that I wish mine did. Once I know there's nothing there, there's no time to spare. This is how I make a living, a relentless thing so unforgiving. Vision lost, an image burnt, why so hard to write down words? This is how I make a living, a relentless thing so unforgiving. Once I know there's nothing there, there's no time to spare. This is how I make a living, a relentless thing so unforgiving. Vision lost, an image burnt, why so hard to write down words? This is how I make a living, a relentless thing so unforgiving.
Thank you very much. This song is called Only Partly There, and it's for Mr. Malaby, because I know he likes it.
First night together set the tone for the rest. Then she fell sound asleep with her head on his chest. He passed time listening to her breathing, and he did what he could for her not fall asleep, for fear that she would leave, and he'd wait to empty sheets. He lay there as his heart rate was increasing. And it closed in around him, and he needed to have her when he thought he did. She was only partly there, only partly there. And she shone and she sparkled like the sun on the sea, but she wore a disguise and it only hid despair. She had a heart on a skin over the one in the chest, and the darkest black hair that its fingers caressed. The demons were inside her. And as he looked in her eyes and he studied her face, so unaware of the fact that his love was misplaced, the wine moistening her lips as he moved beside her. And it closed in around him, and he needed to have her when he thought he did. She was only partly there, only partly there. And she shone and she sparkled like the sun on the sea, but she wore a disguise and it only hid despair. Only partly there. She's not dead, but she's gone and she's lost to the mist. But she wore a disguise and it only hid despair.
Thank you. This song is called, I forgot, From Experience.
So confused about the way that she's portrayed. I wouldn't want you landing in the crater that I made. You can try it on for size, but you should trust me when I say the last thing you should do is give her any time of day. from experience, you wouldn't want to waste your goddamn time. Gets you in her sights and digs her claws into her prey. The devil drinks Rioja and she'll milk you all the way. She'll go about her business with an unrelenting sway. Readjust your soul and then it's back out on display. The writing's on the wall because she knows just how to play. Yeah, you might believe you'll fix her further down the line. I'll tell you from experience, you wouldn't want to waste your goddamn time. She knows just how to play. Yeah, you might believe you'll fix her further down the line. I tell you from experience, you wouldn't want to waste your goddamn time.
Thank you. And this song isn't mine, this is by an Irish band called Bell X1, who no one knows but everyone should, because they're absolutely amazing.
When I wake in the morning, on a bad skin day, and I can't face my lover, on a bad skin day, this alone, a volcano has erupted, and I'm a poor soul of Pompeii. Oh Christ, I'm such a drama queen. On a bad skin day, and you're far from me. could have been a contender, but the streets are only so they're all different shades of the same song. There's a wind in these sails, it's the gold in the hills, and you're far from me. You're so far from me. Right where I want you to be, far from me. It feels like we're always waiting. It feels like we're never leaving. It feels like we're always waiting. It feels like we're never leaving. It feels like we're always waiting. It feels like we're never leaving. It feels like we're always waiting. It feels like you're never far from me. You're so far from me. Right where I want you to be, far from me. You're so far from me.
Thank you. This is a song of mine called Hammock, and it's about people who think the world owes them a favour.
Act like you've come back from the brink. Set a fine example by the way you hold your drink. Walk around like you're the leader of some invincible crew. You'd like to think that you're a big shot, but when asked what do, you said that work's not for you. But see, that doesn't work for me. Sit at home all day, I bet you like the way that feels. Friday mornings, 9 AM, you break the rule for a while before you're back to normal, pimping out your girlfriend with a smile. I hope you like your lifestyle. I find it strange to see that when it rains you don't get wet, as I watch you make a hammock from a safety net. Where'd you get your favourite Angie? Where'd you find your chalk? How'd you like your aging process? Weren't you taught to A life of leisure's all you lead. Your attitude's so pure, I just can't wait until you breathe. Get your girlfriend's name tattooed upon your arm. I like your style, by her earring hoops a dolphin could jump through. But meanwhile, I'll fund your walk down the aisle. I find it strange to see that when it rains you don't get wet, as I watch you make a hammock from a safety net. Where'd you get your favourite Angie? Where'd you find your chalk? How'd you like your aging process? Weren't you taught to know? don't get wet, as I watch you make a hammock from a safety net. Where'd you get your favourite Angie? Where'd you find your chalk? How'd you like your aging process? Weren't you taught to knock?
Thank you very much. This is my last song, and it's called He Forgot to Check His Heart In at the Door. It's about a hitman who fell in love with the girl he was meant to kill, which isn't ideal. If you like my songs, I've got some CDs for sale for £3, and all my own songs I play tonight are on it, so come and find me afterwards if you're interested.
She lived in Peden, Baku, a housewife under curfew, her husband's infidelity and joy. She should have seen the warning, and she spied him late one morning in the arms of one she'd seen and cursed before. He was a gun for hire, he'd kill who was required. He never would use bullets, only knives. So when the housewife asked him, it seemed a simple task now for a man who made a living taking lives. On his mission he embarked, with care he scrutinized his mark, but something stirred he couldn't quite ignore. Because for once he lost his cool and failed to heed a simple rule. He forgot to check his heart, he forgot to check his heart in at the door. Despite the man's position at the top of his profession, though his record stood at watertight, he'd never seen such beauty while engaged on Call of Duty. The pair were star-crossed lovers overnight. He told her of the plot and that her death had just been bought. They had to find a way to fool the buyer, so they faked a worthy smokescreen and photographed the crime scene, and prayed they wouldn't be exposed as liars. So as they planned their leave from the housewife they'd seen, a fatal flaw occurred that none foresaw. The client was on the case when she saw the two embrace. He forgot to check his heart, forgot to check his heart in at the door. Hitman's now on bail, while the housewife sits in jail. The threat to kill condemned by court of law. The lives are somewhat greyer, and it's all because the slayer forgot to check his heart, forgot to check his heart. He forgot to check his heart in at the door, at the door.
Thank you very much indeed.